you're going to have to bear with me a minute because for some weird reason, I've gone all like dark and I don't know why. So just bear with me. I don't know what's going on. Like, I really don't. I thought I had the camera all sorted and apparently not. So just bear with me a moment. I'm pretty certain you can hear me, which is a bonus. But hang on. I thought. That doesn't do anything at all. Well, that's just marvellous, isn't it? Hang on. It's all wow, that's bright. Okay. I sorted it, but now I'm like, okay. I sorted it, all right? I sorted it. One little button and everything gets fixed. So let's turn that off. The wheel is up. The wheel is up. Yes, joy of joy. Me never being quite ready for the live. But I'm here. I'm chilly. And yes, I am dressed. I'm just a little bit cold and I couldn't be bothered to crawl under the bed to get a shawl out. So I'm not hot. I'm not all sweaty and yucky. I'm chilly. So, you know, dressing gown is on. Excuse me. Let me find my live. Oh, yearning for a smile is live too. Now I feel kind of bad. A little bit bad. Not completely bad, just a little bit bad. Let me do the thoughts and the prayers. That's pinned. I hope this should be at the top right now. Very, very, very bright. Maybe I over brightened it a little bit. Too much? Maybe? And now I can't make it. I can't make it darker. You're going to have to put up with the really, really me. Sorry. So yeah, as I was saying, the prayers and the thoughts should be up here in the top of the chat now. They should be pinned. These are people that are in need of your thoughts and your prayers. If you know of somebody, including yourself, that would like to be on that list, or if you're on that list and you don't need to be anymore, just let me know. I will get it changed over. But everybody up there, you know, please, if you can spare a prayer, if you're religious, please do. If you are not religious, then a passing thought would be wonderful. Whether you're rearranging your CD collection, do people have those still? I'm sure somebody does. Or whether you're sitting quietly crocheting a mosaic masterpiece, or watching your cat play with a box. Spare a thought. They'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Okay, let's go to the top of the chat. Top of the chat. Hello, Miss Zara. Miss Zara says, hello, Ladybird, and everyone coming in. Welcome in, Miss Zara. Thank you. You coming up? Okay. Are you good? Not coming for cuddle? Give a nest? Give me a second. Beanie's in demand for somewhere to lay down. Yes? Please don't dig me. I'm not the garden. Are you going to lay down there or are you coming up? Are you coming up? Coming up? No? No, she'd rather dig me, which is wonderful. Welcome in, Miss Wriggles. Hello, Miss Wriggles. She says, hi. How are you feeling? Feeling any better? Stop it, please. Just lay your pawsies down, you know? Like, lay down. Lay down. Welcome in, Jay. Howdy doody. Will you lay down, woman? Lay down. Lay down. Lay down, my skinny fuzzy thing. Please? Oh, I forgot. I've got to clean that up as well. I forgot. Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. There's Miss Perp. Waiting for Chinese takeaway to be delivered. It's Friday. It's takeaway day. Anything particularly different this time? Or is it... No, I've got my favourites. I'll stick to them. Thank you very much. We see you, hear you. Good. It helps when like the microphone's been charged up, doesn't it? See? Scrolling down, there is Miss Angela. Angela says, hi, Lisa. And Beanie, who still hasn't decided whether she wants to lay down or not. And down she goes. Okay. And everyone in the chat. How are you doing today? I am doing fine today, drinking water and working on my Christmas stocking. Oh, Christmas stockings. Every year, every single year, I say, I'm going to make miniature Christmas stockings. I've been saying that for about 5 years now. Still haven't even made one. Not one. Sarah says it's all pinned. There's Miss Lucy. Welcome in, Miss Lucy. Lucy says hello to the ladybird. That's me. Hello, hello. And to the kitty cat, which is the Beanie. And to everybody in the chat who makes up the channel. Thank you very much. Welcome in, Miss Lucy. No squares yet, Miss J. No squares yet. It depends how you sent them, because if you sent them by plane, it'll be about 2 weeks. If you sent them by ship, it will be approximately 6 weeks. Approximately. Perhaps there's not takeaway every Friday. No, but the last time that, this is amazing, the last time that I remember you saying takeaway, you had Chinese. And I'm like, there's got to be a go-to in that Chinese meal. There's got to be a go-to. I haven't had Chinese for ages. One day, maybe. Maybe. Hello, Miss Auntie. Auntie says hello with the babies. Welcome in, Miss Auntie. And Zara says, limited edition notebooks are up for sale. They are one of a kind. Are you interested? Check Ladybird Loves community post. Indeedy doody. Thank you very much, Miss Sarah. And with that, of course, are the mugs, the channel mugs, which have our main host on, of course. Of course. If you want one of those or a notebook, I need to know before the end of Tuesday, because I am ordering them. Let's turn that down. I'm ordering them on Wednesday morning, my time, obviously. Turn down. Oh my gosh, why won't my notifications go down? Thank you very much. So I need to know. One person has grabbed a mug. I haven't been told if she's had it or not. I don't know if she had it. I'm sure she has. She must have by now, because it was sent beginning of September, I think, maybe. So she should have it. I'll have to ask her if we see her in today. I'll have to give her a poke if I remember. Will I remember? Anyway, Jay says, I sent it at the beginning of October, so should be soon, hopefully. Well, you know, as soon as I get it, it will be happy mailed, and I will email you as well. So you'll find out both ways. Perp says, Chinese is the only takeaway I like. Really? Me? I like thin crust pizza, but only if they don't use MSG. I like Chinese. I like Indian. And I think I kind of like Indian a little bit more than Chinese, but I tend to have more Chinese than Indian. But in saying that, I haven't had a takeaway since the beginning of the year. Like really beginning of the year, it was before Easter. Because, you know, I was saving up for Indonesia, and then I went to Indonesia, and then almost every day is takeaway. So I did have a lot of takeaways in Indonesia because that's the thing there. That's what they do. It's what they do. Miss Ninj. Hello, Miss Ninj. She says hello with a kiss kiss. Welcome in, Miss Ninj. Hope things are good. Hope you're well. Ninj, straight away to Zara. Who would you give away? You need to go over to her channel and have a look. But I'm pretty sure Zara's is only being drawn on her podiversary, which is a little way to go yet. Got plenty of time to enter. December. Oh well, yeah, sure. Oh, she said it. I'm sorry. I said it anyway. Doris says hi to everyone. Welcome in, Miss Doris. And Doris, you're the one that got the mug. Did you get it? Did you get the mug? Did you get the mug? Auntie says, Lisa, what's the postage on the mugs? I can't remember. Let me just have a quick look for you. Let me have a look. It'll be better to send from America. You did get it. Good. Okay. Was it okay? Any problems? I hope not. Oh my gosh. Where do the mugs come from? I've forgotten where they come from. Oh no. I've forgotten where they come from. Oh, am I that much out of the loop? Oh no. Oh no, I can't even think. Bear with me on that one, Auntie, because I can't remember. Doris might remember, but I can't remember. Miss Ninja says, I had my flu and COVID jab yesterday, and it's not me for 6. I had mine on Wednesday. COVID in my left arm, flu in the right arm. And for the first time, that particular COVID jab, that version of COVID jab, hasn't given me a golf ball on my arm. I am slightly tender on the arm, but it's the first time I haven't had a solid golf ball stuck to my arm, which is rather nice. And there is Miss Darlene. Welcome in, Miss Darlene. She says, hello, beautiful people, with a great big grin. Where did it come from? Doris might remember the postage. Doris is quite good with things like that. I can't remember where it comes from. Oh my gosh. How am I going to order the notebooks if I can't even remember where they're from? I think I remember. Bear with me. Let me just double check. Yes. Okay, I found it. Right. So I might actually be able to give you a cost. No, I don't want .co.uk. I need for Canada. Oh, and there's one in Canada, which helps. That's handy. Mr. says, could it have been Canada? I don't think yours came from Canada. Yours should have come from America. America. Let me sign in and see how much it will be to send to Canada. Because then I can give you an exact price rather than a guess. And it also depends if you want a coloured mug. So like this one, I've got the blue handle and blue inside as well. Or if you want plain white, it changes the price of the thingy a little bit. Custom mugs, and they've got a little bit of a price off right now as well. Little bit of a price off, which will probably give Doris a bit of a kick and she'll be annoyed. Hello, Miss Snaily. Welcome in, Snaily. Thank you very much for the card. Now that I can see you, you can see me and hear me, hopefully. Thank you very, very much for the card with the little Meckies. People were asking why there's a third Mecky. You're making people think things that aren't true. Continue to cart. And let's see how much it is to send. Shipping into Canada. 10 business days. I need a Canadian postal code. Let's see how much it is. Let's calculate the shipping. No, I don't want Oregon. We don't need that one anymore. Move. I need Canada. Let's go all with that. Canada. Can someone give me a random Canadian postal code, please, just so I can check the shipping? I've got Alberta as a state right now, but if one of you give me a random Canadian postal code, that'll be pretty awesome, please. While I wait for one of you to do that, Rudy, welcome in, Mr. Rudy. Rudy says, howdy. Welcome in, Mr. Rudy. What's the time? 18:23 here in the UK right now. Doris says, I guess I should have waited, but I wanted to make sure I was able to get it. Well, this is it. The prices go up and down all the time. They go out of stock all the time. It's just getting it when you can get it, you know. Third Mecky is the witness. You see, that works. That works. Young Likes by Lydia. Welcome in, Lydia. Long time no see. Welcome in. She says, hello, Lisa. Hello, hello, hello. Miss Beanie's falling asleep on my foot, which is nice because, you know, it's keeping my feet warm. let's try that. I don't know where that's going to be. I hope they will change it if needs be. B4G1AB. Thank you, Darlene. The provided zip code is invalid. Why is it? Because it's not Alberta. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay, so for the if someone can make a note of this for Auntie, it'd be appreciated, please. The total for a mug, economy shipping, a coloured mug, coloured mug with shipping to Canada is $23.73. $23.73, which I think is a little bit cheaper. Yeah, it would be because of the discount that's on at the moment. A little bit cheaper than Miss Doris's. Scrolling down. Thank you very much, Darlene. Scrolling down. 43.48. What happened at 43.48? What's 43.48? Don't scare me, Rudy. What's going on? It's like a ticking time bomb. 43.48. 43.47. 43.46. What's going to happen? Countdown to the end of the live. Doris has dropped the weather for Mill City. The conditions are sunny with a temperature of 12 centigrade. The wind is blowing from the east-southeast at 2 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 77%. To me, that sounds pretty much ideal. That sounds like a nice day to me. She might be hating it, but to me, it sounds nice. Zara has also dropped a joke. Zara has made Nightbot ask, why do crabs never give to charity? Because they are shellfish. That's just really not funny. Due to current uncertainties with Canadian post operations, we're temporarily unable to process orders to PO boxes. Well, it's not a PO box, so we're all good. So what did I miss? 3 Meckies? Oh yeah, 3 Meckies on a card, Miss Doris. That was in the members live, I believe. On Wednesday we had a members live, and I believe 3 Meckies was shown in that members live. 8 not B. Well, it seemed to take it in the end. I will double check, but it took it, I think. Let me just do it one more time then, just to make sure. 188. Oh, let me scroll up. Bear with me. What is going on? I've lost it. I lost it a long time ago. At least I give up. Okay. We have B4G. B4G. And 188. 88. Going to Canada. And I've got to do it all again. Yep, that works. Yeah, still the same price, so we're all good. Nothing changed. HST 13%. What? I don't know what that means, but okay. And somebody's going on the wheel. Somebody is going on the wheel. So let me bring the wheel up quickly before I get back to the chat and get distracted again. Let's bring up the wheel. The super wheel is going to be spun on the last day of November. Not the last day, the last Friday live of November. To get on the wheel requires a PayPal, a super sticker, or a super chat equaling £5 increments. If you want to know what the latest conversion is between your currency and pounds, if you don't want to Google it, I will happily do it for you and let you know. But if you send £5, you will get 1 entry. If you send £10, you will get 2 entries, etc. And members, their privilege is that they get double the entries. So I am doing just that with Miss Christine, who is going on the wheel 4 more times, and I will save it. And at the end of the month, when we spin these people and they go all dizzy, whoever it will land on will get the choice of either a PayPal into their currency, an Amazon e-gift card for their Amazon, or a Wool Warehouse voucher, all equaling 25 British pounds converted into what you can spend. But you have to be on the wheel to be able to win. Last month, it was Christine that won. It could be anybody this month because we still have an entire month to go. So let's put down the wheel for the moment and get back to the chat. We've got Lydia, we have Darlene helping us, Rudy came in, we had the awful shellfish joke. Snidey says, I just saw Mecky's and thought she'll love that one. I did love it. I did. And Mr. Hunter said, oh, so cute. Which I also passed on to Mum. Miss Lydia has dropped the weather for Nebraska City. The conditions are partially cloudy. Do we say partially or partly? I'm in a partially mood. We're going partially cloudy today with a temperature of 11 centigrade and the wind is blowing from the east at 3 miles per hour and the current humidity is 77%, just like in Mill City. So it's not that much different. There's 1 degree out and it's more easterly than southeast west, southeast east, southeast south, something. Slightly different direction with the wind and 1 degree less. Oh my gosh. Anywho, next. Zara says, Lisa received a congratulations card. There was a bride Mecky, a groom Mecky, and the 3rd one on the card. You don't do the ... Don't do the ... My gosh. It was from Perp, selected and sent by Snaily. Doris says, Sunny, we can get the yard cleaned up and the garden in order for winter. Just a hoodie and get to work. I am determined to do something with my garden this coming year because this past year I did nothing and I'm hating the look of my garden right now. The year before I did hardly anything and I just had to leave it because my back was just way too bad. My back is slightly better now and I'm like, yeah, I want to sort the garden out. I want to get planting things. I was very naughty and took some seeds from Indonesia. Shh, they let me through, okay? Shh. Seeds from Indonesia. And I'd like to get them planted as well as a lot of other things. And I've got some tomato seeds I need to get sent up to Scotland and some over to Australia. So I really ought to pull my finger out ready because it all starts again in January. There's never a stop really with gardening. You just got to keep at it and have a lot of patience. Saraya! Wow. Hello, Miss Saraya. She says, hello there, Lisa, and all in the chat with a hug. And I'm really, really hoping you're still here, my dear, because I've got a question for you. I've got a favour to ask, because I haven't seen you for a long time, my dear. Her with the big smile, the big cheesy grin. Welcome in. Doris says, and the kiddos can burn off some pent-up energy. You're hoping, aren't you? You're hoping. She's hoping. Darlene says, how long does it take to get the Amazon e-card? Immediately. You had yours immediately. It comes through like that. I sent yours Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, because that's when you want it. I sent it during the live and double checked with you the email address. Yes, okay, well that's where it was sent, so it is there. It's gone. It's with you, my dear. It's from Amazon Canada. But yeah, it's like, I think the longest it takes is like 5 minutes. So yeah, you've definitely got it. Miss Saraya, are you still there, my dear? I hope you are. I'm gonna have a sip of my tea before like I do people's ears in, because I've gone a bit nuts and I don't know why. I'm not entirely sure why. Cup of tea just brings everything into Oh, it's good. I have needed that all day. For those that don't know, I only came home an hour and a half ago. I've been out since just after 9 o'clock this morning, and it is now, I got home just after 5 p.m. and I am knackered. Welcome in, Miss Gypsy. She says, hi, Lisa, with a hug. And just in case I missed it, another hug. Welcome in, my dear. Welcome in. Darlene says, how do I see it? I've looked on my Amazon and my email. It's in your email. It's definitely in your email. They send you a notification to say that you've been sent an e-card, and on Amazon itself there should be a thing on your account that says that you have an e-card balance, and it'll ask, like when you go to check it, will ask if you want to use that or not. So it should be there. It should be there. Snaily says, have you checked your junk folder? Mine always end up in there. Everything ends up in my flipping junk folder, and I always end up in everybody else's junk folder because my emails class as a business email. Everyone goes spam. Let's face it, it's from me. Of course it's spam. Of course it's spam. Zara says, check your spam folder. See, there you go. Gypsy says, are you happy to be home? I am. I am really happy to be home with my own sofa. I've missed sitting on a sofa. I have missed sitting on a sofa. I have missed a cooked meal. I had cooked meals while I was there, but like, I've missed a proper cooked meal. I can't even explain that. I miss fruit. I missed vegetables. I missed Beanie more than anything. And I'm so glad that she hasn't scratched my face off. she's kind of happy that I'm back. But when I'm here, she won't leave me alone. So she's kind of keeping me warm. I'm keeping her warm. But yeah, it's lovely to be like anybody. It's nice to be back in your own bed. The weird thing was when I came home, came in here, and I'm like, I don't remember any of this. I'm looking around going, this looks really weird. I don't remember this. I mean, I know I have problems with my memory, but it was very weird to look around and not recognize my own living room properly. That was a little bit weird. There is Miss Sarah Nicole. Hello, Miss Sarah. She said hello all, working and lurking. What's going on with the squares, Sarah? We're waiting. Squares. Hopefully Miss Sarah will be making 1 or 2 squares for my subscriber blanket. I am still in need of squares. If there's anybody in here that hasn't contributed to the subscriber blanket that I'm making, if you are willing, please do. If you're like, oh heck no, I'm not sending all the way to the UK, it costs a fortune, don't worry about the postage. Postage is covered. It is covered. Just please make a square or 2. It would be so much appreciated. So I want as many of you to contribute as possible, because it's a subscriber blanket, not a Lisa blanket. It's a subscriber blanket. You help make the channel grow. I'd like you to help make the blanket grow. Please. That might be a little bit worrying. I apologize. Sorry. Scrolling down. Pep says, how is Mr. Hunter? Every day he says he misses me, but there's a lot of problems over in Indonesia right now, and unfortunately there's nothing we can do about it. But it's not good. It's really not good right now. So he's trying very, very hard to hold on, but things aren't great. Miss.Lisa says, I replied to so many of your emails that my email account puts yours in my friend inbox. Woohoo! At least it goes there. I end up in everybody's spam, and everyone's like, I haven't had an email from you. You have. I sent it like 3 weeks ago, and if it went in your spam folder, it's long deleted now. That's where I end up most of the time. So it says, I need to email you about that. I've got a couple made. Yeah! Just need to sew the ends in. Email me. We will get things sorted. Email me. Yeah. Rudy's time when he sent that 3 minutes ago was 12:39 p.m. aka in the afternoon, and right now for me in the UK it is 18:42. I am your future. Be afraid. Zara's my future. I'm very afraid. Miss Gypsy says, oh, I'm into squares right now. Well, making hexagon sweater at the moment, not actually squares. I need squares. Hexagons aren't any good. I mean, it's funky and all, but I need squares for my subscriber blanket. I need a square or 2 or 3 or 4 at most. I need some squareses, because, you know, that thing is, it's bright, it's bold, and it's blooming beautiful. It's all the bees. Well, not all of them, just a few of them. But it is growing so nicely, and I am flipping loving it. I'm really, really enjoying putting that thing together, because every single time I'm there joining the squares up, it's kind of overwhelming. Like, that you guys have just, you've done the time, you've done the effort, you've done the thought, you've done the yarn, and made a square or 2, and it's just, it's lovely. I'm still debating whether it'd be me cheating if I make a square for the blanket. I've thought about it, because I'm really enjoying making my Amma squares, my mosaic squares, which I'll show you in a second when I've had a slurp. I'm debating whether or not it'd be cheating if I make one for the blanket. And then I've done my contribution, even though me joining them and then going to be doing the border is my contribution, but you know. But The members saw this on Wednesday. This is what I am currently making. It's nearly finished. I think I need 8 more rounds, I think. And then this particular square is finished. And then I only need to make 8 more of them. But I think they are 12-inch squares, I think. And I need a total of 45 or 46. And then I can join them all up to make my silver and blue blanket, different shades of blue, all one shade of silver. And I'm loving making these. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. A little bit like Mickey D's, but only a little bit. Sorry, Beanie. I apologise for moving my foot. How dare I? I'm sorry. Are you good? Are you good? I will tell myself off later. Bad Lisa. Oh, Nightbot. I've got to change Nightbot. Let me change Nightbot quickly because I missed that. It will be the first Wednesday of January now because we had our members only live. Oh, 1st of January. Look at that. We had our members only live on Wednesday and they got all the juicy gossip. So let's just edit that very quickly. 1st of January. Wow. 1st of January. I wonder who's actually going to be there on the 1st of January. There's that done. Ta-da! Thank you, Nightbot. 7-inch squares, 7-inch squares, 7-inch squares. Although I've had a couple of people make 6-inch and I've stretched them out quite well. Quite chuffed with myself. I said I started a mosaic square. Mosaic square! You said you haven't gotten any mosaic squares yet. I haven't got, not for the blanket. There's no mosaic squares for the blanket yet. No, none. Absolutely none. Nobody's made mosaic yet. Or fillet. Fillet. Every time I hear fillet, I'm thinking of meat and let's eat. I don't think of it as crochet. Rudy, it's 1:45. That was a couple of minutes ago. 1:45. 12:44 p.m. Doris says mine's not nearly as beautiful as yours. Well, I wish it was my pattern. I wish I had the geniusness of a mind to be able to design. The only thing I've designed are 2 different bibs and hair scrunchies, which aren't exactly like people going, I wish I had the nous. I wish I had the design mind. And heck, I might even have a bigger channel if I did, but I don't. And I'm okay with that. Less stress, less pressure. Kind of. Oh, Miss Auntie's back. Auntie, if someone has not already said it, the price with shipping for a coloured mug is $23.43 coming from Canada. $23.43. $23.43? Yeah, $23.43. Miss Ninja feels like poop, so she's running away. I don't blame you. Rest, chillax, breathe. You'll be okay, girl. You'll be okay. Snaily says, I think you should make a square. Wouldn't be any subscribers or a channel without you. Well, but then that'd be like, well, then Beanie needs to make one. And I don't think her thumbs are going to work very well with crochet hook. Maybe. I just kind of semi-regard it as cheating if I do one. I don't know. I'm still debating. I'm debating. I'm debating, although I've still got to make 2 for another YouTuber. I want to make 2 squares. I found 2 patterns and I'm going to aim to do them, or at least start them this weekend. I hope. I haven't found the wool yet. I haven't even gone looking, but I will go hunting through my scraps this weekend. If I can't find it in my scraps, well, I'll break open a new skein. Dare I say it? Break open a new skein. What is wrong with me? Sorry, Beans. I apologise. I'm sorry. Kill me later. Scrolling down. Auntie asked what she missed. Me having a slurp. You're talking about the members live. Us trying to help Darlene with where her winnings are. Me putting Christine on the super wheel. My mosaic square. Doris is now making mosaic, and Gypsy's making hexagons. Soraya was here. Soraya! She was here. She jumped in and jumped out again. You know what? I've been really naughty. I didn't wear my poppy today. I'll be wearing it on Oma's birthday, though, for sure. So says, one of my biggest struggles looking for ideas for your squares was that all the ones I wanted to do were like the one you held up, and 12-inch is way too big for the blanket. Well, then you just kind of make it up to 7 inches, or you deliberately look for 6, 7, 8-inch squares and you change your hook size. I've had a couple of people actually do that, where they found a much larger pattern and downsized it by changing the yarn, changing the hook, and then just stopping when it gets to that point. Of course, that depends on the pattern as well, whether you can actually do that. But you'll find something. There's always something out there. There's people with amazing brains out there that can design these things, and there's always something amazing. It's just finding it. Perp, you miss loads, Auntie, like loads. Have to watch the replay. Sarah's done some filet. Now, did you make some filet like to eat, or did you make some crochet filet? So it could be either. Could be either. Oh, Zara's was mosaic. Oh yeah, the cats. The cats was mosaic. Mosaic. I had completely forgotten. Oh, Zara, I had forgotten that the cats were mosaic with a blue heart. Yeah. I apologize. I lied. Zara's was a mosaic square with a cat and a blue heart. And she's taken up a corner all to herself. Doris says, I can make one on Beanie's behalf. What's her favourite colours? Blue. Beanie doesn't really care for colours that much. I think white is one of her favourite colours. I think she prefers the lighter shades of things. She's not overly keen on grey. White tends to be a big one that she goes for. I don't think she likes blue that much. I have to ask her when she's awake. She's snoozling right now. She's sniffed so much of my cheesy feet that she's passed out. For Rudy, it was 12:51. That was 2 minutes ago because it's 18:53 here right now. Scroll it down, scroll it down. So I said, no, I made your squares fillet. Oh, she made fillet squares. Oh, fillet. Meaty squares. Yum, 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 yum. That will be interesting to see. That will be interesting. Where am I? Scrolling down. Nightbot. It was lovely, Zara. The cat mosaic that I completely forgot was mosaic. It's very cute. I'm so glad I've positioned my big squares in the corners as well, rather than just doing them random. I think it's going to tie in quite nicely. Someone had said about getting one more big one and putting it in the middle, but I don't even know what the middle is. I think right now I've literally just gone over the halfway mark of the blanket. I think it doesn't cover half the bed, but I think I've gone over half, she says. Anywho, shall we do some linky drops? If there are people in here with a channel, shall we get some linky drops done? Linky drops? I think we should do some linky drops. So if you are a creator, I'm going to put this up for a moment. If you are a creator and you would like your link dropping in the chat so that we can all come and have an ogle at your channel, please put in the chat a fruit or a vegetable emoji. There you go. That's today's. A fruit or a vegetable emoji. Miss Christine, if you are seeing the replay, then thank you very much for the PayPal sent. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I wish I hadn't have seen that, Sarah. Oh my boy. Oh my word. Of all things, I do wonder what you've been texting, if that was one of the first that came up. So just put a fruit or a vegetable in the chat. And then, of course, very quickly, just type out a little advert about your channel. Let us know what goes on over there. Sell it, because nobody else can sell it like you. So sell that channel. Tell us how amazing it is, the stuff you're getting up to, what you're working on right now, whether you are an electrician, whether you are a potter, whether you fix watches. No matter what you do, let us know what your channel is and sell it. And as soon as I say your name, then you can send that advert into the chat and Miss Zara will drop your channel link for us all to hop on over. But don't send the advert until I say your name, please. What's the waiting one? Give you a couple more minutes. Another minute and a half. And then I will start calling. Where are my emojis? How have I lost my emojis? lost my emojis. I don't know where my emojis have gone. Well, apparently I have no emojis anymore. I don't know where they are because they've all disappeared. I wanted to look what that particular one was because I can't see it in StreamYard. Ah, well. Okay, so the first person who would like their link dropping is a Miss Doris. If you'd like to drop your advert, please. Hey, we got a Pam. People will say hello when we open the chat up again, but welcome in. I hope your recovery has been going well. And your usual chirpy self. I'm just waiting for Doris's advert to come up. Well, maybe that's... I don't know what that emoji is. Maybe she... Sarah, help me out, girl. Oh, no, there we go. There we go. Slowly getting these back with ducks and halls. Wait, who, what, who, what, huh, who? What? Zara, if you could please drop Miss Doris's linky doodab. I've got to find out what that emoji is. Thank you very much. There is Miss Doris's linky doodab to her creators channel. Thank you very much. Miss Sarah, if you would like to drop your advert, as long as the boss isn't looking. Oh, pause. Oh, that's not a fruit or a vegetable. In that case, sorry, Doris. I'm so sorry. Sarah Nicole says, have some new projects I'm excited to share with everyone. One of them is a pattern I'm creating as I make it. Ooh. Hang on, I lost myself. There we go. Come join the crochet fun with me. And there is Miss Sarah's linky doodab. Thank you very much. Thank you. And next we have Zara. If you would like to drop your advert, Miss Zara, and then drop your own link, please. It's also good that there's not cheese on all my food as well. There's another bonus for not being in Indonesia. Think crochet. Hello, everyone. If you like yarn, knitting, crochet, please come over, have a look at my channel. I'm having a giveaway going on at the moment. Giveaway! And there is Miss Zara's link. Thank you very much, Miss Zara. Thank you. And then we have Pam. Miss Pam, please drop your advert. Let's get some peoples over to your channel. Why do my hands smell of curry? I've washed them and I haven't eaten any curry, but my hands smell of curry. How weird. Be Creative Crafts. Come on over. For 2024, we've been learning a new stitch each month. The star stitch, which I saw, was it yesterday that it came out, or the day before? I saw it yesterday. I love the star stitch. The star stitch is for November, and we'll finish off the year with a double crochet. Hope to see y'all in the comments soon. Love heart B. Thank you very much, Miss Pam. Thank you. And nobody else has dropped a fruit or a vegetable, so we will reopen the chat. Thank you very much to everybody who is in here for holding back on the comments and letting our wonderful creators have the spotlight for a couple of minutes. Thank you very, very much. Welcome in, Pam. Thank you to Miss Sarah for dropping the linky doodabs. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Miss Ant, I was just about to say, where are you, Auntie? Auntie, did you get the thingy? Or am I sending it to you in a message? I need to cough. Really need to cough. Hooking and stitching. Oh, stop. How's your broomstick coming? Oh my gosh. The broomstick. I'm going to tackle it again when I have, because I've nearly finished it. When I've finished my Crystal Waves blanket, which is very close to being finished, I'm going to tackle the broomstick again, because I'm determined to blooming do it because I love it. But I'm just not going to be doing it with shawl in a ball. As much as I love shawl in a ball, I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm not going to be doing it in shawl in a ball. I'm going to do something that's a little bit easier to frog. Now let me just see what the Canadian dollars are. Canadian dollars to Great British pounds. Because I want to make sure I get it. I think I've got... Oh, I was right. Flipping heck, I was right. Wow. Okay, let's... Thank you, Beans. Let's bring back the wheel, because we are placing Miss Auntie on our wheel. Miss Auntie gets 2 entries, but wait. No, she doesn't, because she is a member of the channel. So she actually gets double the entries. So I am copying and pasting and saving. And then we say, thank you very, very much, Miss Auntie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are on the wheel, which is going to get spun at the end of the month. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really want to get back to that broomstick. I really do. Now I've got my crochet back and I'm not as depressed. I'm really eager to get going, but I need to get some whips down because I don't like so many whips. I've got the one for my quiet crochet, which I only do during my quiet crochet. I've got the mosaic going. I've got a shawl via Zara sort of on the go, which is driving me nuts because I need to frog it, but I can't frog it because it eats itself. And I've got the broomstick. And I really need to get rid of at least one of them and get the broomstick going again. I really do, because broomstick looks amazing. Anywho, let's scroll up. Zara welcoming in Pam. Dove says, sorry, it's crazy here. It's okay. It's okay. I didn't know what your emoji was. It wasn't until Zara said, it's a paw. I have no idea, because in StreamYard, you can't tell. Most of the emojis that aren't standard faces just come up as words. Got no clue what they are. So it says, thank you for all your hard work, Miss Sarah, and thank you for letting us share, Miss Lisa. You are very welcome, as always. Sarah says, limited edition notebooks for sale. For details on price and shipping, please check the community tab and ask. Of course, you need to ask. If you're not in America or the UK, postage has actually changed. It's gone up last month. For those that have already paid for their notebooks, you've already paid for it. So don't worry about it. But for anyone else, the postage has gone up ever so slightly, and I'm giving you the exact postage. There's nothing I can do about that. Those in America might have to wait a little bit longer for the notebooks, because they've got to come to me and then I send them out, because if I send it direct from the supplier, it's going to cost way more, like a fortune more. So you just got to bear with me. They are being ordered on Wednesday. And those people who want a channel mug with the beans is on it, with the beans, with the beans. If you want a channel mug, let me know before Wednesday. And if you're in America, Canada, or Europe, it will come from those places, so it's not going too far. So you'll get pretty good postage. If you're anywhere else, you gotta let me know. I don't know where else they've got a branch, but I know in Canada, America, and Europe they've got one. Scrolling down, just send me on WhatsApp. Okay. Let me do a reminder then and say to you, just let me know if you want a colour or a plain white. Let me go back. Pep says, Auntie, do you want bags emailed to you as well as in Yarny Yayas? Yarny Yayas. I hope she got that. If she didn't, let me know and I'll send her another message. Pam says, howdy do, everyone. I've been here lurking and listening. Baby girlie's here with me. And she's supposed to be sleeping, but instead she's trying to convince me she needs new clothes on. She's 3. Of course she needs new clothes. Obviously she needs new clothes. I mean, hello, she's 3. She's a growing girl. She's grown at least a centimetre since being in your arms. She needs new clothes. Miss Pam, how's the recovery going? And have you started a square yet? Have you? Have you? Have you? Pep says, Lisa, are you wanting whips for cracking the whips? I'll say yes now, but I'm not going to advertise it yet because I'm going to do it for the end of the month. So I'll say yes, please. But it'll be the last Saturday of the month, the 27th. I think I'm doing a cracking the whips video. So thank you. Doris says, yes, thank you so much, Sarah, for all your help with the channel. Zara says she's happy to help. Auntie did an emoji, but I haven't the foggiest what it is. Will it show up if I do that? No, it just shows me 2 squares. It's a very funky emoji. 40 months. 40. And I still haven't thought of the membership pack for 36 months yet. I don't know what to do for 36 months. That was one of the things I was supposed to bring to the members on Wednesday and say, help! What do you want from me? No, you're not each having a Porsche or a Lamborghini. But I need to come up with something for the 36-month member pack. I have no flipping clue right now. Like, no clue. HD! HD says hi to everyone. Welcome in, HD. Hello, hello, hello there. Zoe says little girls love getting dressed up. Most big girls love too. I'm going to go out of that equation and just say tomboy. Let's go with that. We'll go with that. Snaily says, I'll send progress of my blanket for cracking the whips. Thank you very much, Snaily. Thank you. Pam says, recovery is going well. I haven't started your square only because I'm not back to my stash yet for recovery. But I know what I'm going to make. Have a feeling it... No, you wouldn't make a Marmite one. I wonder if she's going to go really, really southern with the square. So it says, you kept telling me to watch for my 18-month and I never got anything. You haven't had your 18-month? Really? Let me check something. Hang on. Let me check my supplier. Yeah. Come on. Log me in. Thank you. Let me go to my messages. No, not my deals, my messages. Why haven't you had your 18-month? That's very weird. And I can't even get up to check the book because beanie's stuck to my foot. Give me a second. I'm looking for you. I am looking. Because if it's there, then I know it's been sent. And if it's been sent, I can find out when it was sent, which is always a bonus. I want to send a message. How do I send a message? Let me send a message. There we go. No. Oh, good. It's that. Okay. Okay. Last one was Sharon. I did Rita, Doris, Cindy, Granny D, Sharon. They were the last. And it's not letting me go past that. Huh. I tell you what, Sarah, because you said you were going to email me anyway, if you can also put in the email about the 18-month member pack, although I should have the reminder over there, then that will give me a little bit of a up the bum, you know? Miss Pep says, while you're thinking of 36 months, think about 48 months as well. Don't even go there. It's coming around so flipping quick. My brain don't work that fast. We do know this about me, right? My brain don't work quickly. It only has like 2 modes, slow and off. Pam's got to run. She says, have a fabulous weekend, everyone. Thank you very much, Pam. I know you've already gone, but speedy recovery, girl. Scrolling down. Yeah, I've got to do a couple more member packs today. And not today, this weekend. So I might be able to get Sarah's sorted this weekend. Although I won't be able to get it sent this weekend, I can get it ordered. And then that'll be a bonus. Which also reminds me, Doris, when you got sent the mug, you did have your invoice as well, didn't you? In with the mug. You'll have to let me know. I'm sure the invoice comes with it. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the invoice comes with it. It's been a while. Perp, you need to do the exclamation mark first. There's going to be no stitch markers today. Purely because I need to get the notebooks pushed because of ordering them this Wednesday. Doris says, yes, I think so. You think so? You don't know? You only think so? I need the definitive answer. I'm sure it does, but check in. Perp has dropped a joke. Well, Perp didn't drop the joke, but Perp made Nightbot do it. What is a tornado's favorite? Oh, look at that. American. What is a tornado's favorite game to play? Twister. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's clever, but excuse me. Sorry. Did I wake you up? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my pretty little fuzzy thing. I'm sorry. Oh, if you could see her now, she's giving me a cuddle. Is that nice? Is that nice, my little fuzzy bean? Is it nice? Is it nice? I appreciate the cuddle. Thank you. I love you too. She's changed her sleeping position as well, which is a little bit weird. Like when she comes to sleep with me, that sounds weird. When she comes to sleep on the bed, she's in a completely different position than she has been in years and years and years. Very weird. Tea is done. So now, on with the chat. Pep says, shall I keep going till we get a good one? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, help. Is there such a good one in Nightbot? I am not so sure. I have to do it in in its own thingy. I used to work in a shoe recycling shop. It was soul destroying. That's quite clever too. And it did make me giggle a little bit. A little bit. Same because somebody said my soul was destroyed earlier. Like, thank you very much. I appreciate you letting me know. Thanks. Yeah. This weekend there will be more member packs made up and sent out. I am owing so many right now. But 3 month, 6 month, 12 month will all be sorted this weekend. Anything above that, it depends how many I've got, but I will try and get some sorted. Sarah, remind me in the email. You may well be on the list and I just haven't done it yet. Can't see. I know Crafty Moo got hers. Maybe I was supposed to do 2 Sarahs and I only did 1 by accident. Now, who was saying their brain was mush, Doris? My brain turned to mush. Literally. Oh, Zara's done a joke. I tried to write a chemistry joke, but could never get a reaction. I wish you could add jokes to Nightbot. Like if you find a good one, throw it in. I know that there's a huge cultural difference with, depending on where you live in the world, depends on what you find funny. I'm very much a dark, black humor, sarky humor kind of person. So it's very rare that I hear a joke, read a joke that I can actually go, that's good. But that's about all you get anyway. But I haven't heard a good joke for a long time, like a proper good laughy joke. I just haven't heard one. It is what it is. Okay, so we've done notebooks. We have done mugs. Hang on. Go away, Etsy. You want me gone anyway, so sod off. Auntie, if you're still here, I will get back to you. Just bear with me. Mugs, notebooks, member packs, squares, squares. There's something else. Stitch markers I'll do next week. Oh my gosh, my brain is gone. I can't remember. It's just... So I said, anyone interested to get a limited edition notebook with a pre-cover page and extra special things, head over to Ladybird Loves channel community post. There are people that are actually collecting them, you know, which I find hilarious, but quite sweet all at the same time. Oh my gosh, you can get channel Christmas ornaments. Oh my gosh. Wow. Blooming expensive, to be fair. And jigsaw puzzles. Interesting. I don't need any of the pens right now, but I did. Wow, they're way cheaper in Canada. Way cheaper. I'm kind of annoyed. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Is Ko-Fi as bad as Etsy? Maybe you could put your stitch markers and things over there. Ko-Fi isn't a selling platform. So it's pretty bad for selling. Like, pretty bad for selling. Because you don't get the footfall, you don't get the traffic that you would on a selling platform. But I did have... I do eBay. I did put them on another site that is a selling platform at some point. And it was just, I was advised to go there and sell, and I did, and it was rubbish. Just no traffic at all, and it's pretty bad selling platform. So I gave up. But I've got to tweak Etsy a little bit. I've got to play with it a little bit and do some more photos. Because I've got a lot of people favoriting a lot of things that I know aren't YouTube based. But nobody, I'm putting things in baskets, but nobody's grabbing. So I've got to play a little bit. Auntie, if you can hear me, black, blue, red, green, pink, orange, yellow, white are your choices. Zav says, please visit Lisa's Etsy. The Etsy is just down there. At the moment, at time of live, there is a line of blue hearts, then the Etsy link, and then another line of blue hearts. After this live in a couple of days, the timestamps will be in, so you have to go under the timestamps, and then the link is there. But if you can go and take a nosy, please do. Halloween, Christmas, LGBTQ, religion, food. I think they're the main themes. And then, of course, there's everything else. but there are themes on there, and I've tried to separate the themes a little bit. It may or may not help. I don't know. I'm doing what I can think of. Of course, everyone's gearing up to Christmas now. So, Doris, I like Ko-Fi. I like Ko-Fi, but just not for selling, because you don't get the footfall. Rudy says it's 1:27 p.m. Central, and over here it is 19:29 in the UK. And he says you can have e-commerce shop there. Again, it's the footfall though. That's the bad thing. If I had 50,000 subscribers, I could have my Etsy or my eBay linked just under this video, but I will never ever even have a fifth of that, which is fine. That's good, because you know, too many people is too many people. It's pressure and stuff, and I get anxieties with too many people. It's scary. So notebooks I'm ordering on Wednesday, so let me know if you want one. Same with the mugs, let me know if you want one. No later than Tuesday night, your night, because I'm ordering my Wednesday morning. Stitch markers I'll show next week. Members packs I'm doing this weekend. We did the members live last week on this week on Wednesday, so that's gone. Anybody that knows Silverwings, Natalie, I've got a feeling she's at work at the moment. It's her birthday today. If you've got her email, send her a quick happy birthday. She'll be really, really pleased. She could do with a smile. If you don't have her email but you'd like to send birthday wishes, send to me. I will forward on. Not a problem. Why can't I think what the other thingy was? Because I've got a dead brain. That's why. I've got a dead brain. Squares. 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 Please. Squares, please. I can go higher, I won't. Mary King. Welcome in, Mary. She says, hi. Hello, Miss Mary. Welcome in. We're about to run away. Well, not run away. I'm going to be like a sloth and crawl if I have enough energy to. But welcome in, my dear. What else am I missing? Oh, and for those that don't know, because today is the 8th, in 3 days is Miss Mary's birthday. Miss Mary's birthday. 3 days. I don't know that, though. I have no idea. Might not be. But it is. Now I think I may well be all caught up. For once. Makes a change, doesn't it? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. So maybe we should run away. Slowly. Don't want to cause any accidents. And I know Beanie's keen for some food. And I'm going to have a banana before I brush my teeth. But I think I might just have an early night. Oh, it's tomorrow? What made me think it was the 11th? It's tomorrow? Oh, well, in that case, happy early birthday to you. Happy early birthday to you. Happy early birthday, dear Mary. Happy early birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss. What made me... Why did I put the 11th? It's the 9th already here, so happy birthday, Mary. There you go. Oh. What made me think it was the 11th? I swear I've got on my calendar it's the 11th. Because today is Natalie's. And I was like, oh, it's in a couple of days it's the 11th. Huh. My head is clearly just mush. Thanks for that word, Doris. It's really stuck in my head now. Right, let's disappear. You might have written it wrong. Yeah, we'll blame you. It was in the email. And to be fair, when you sent it, I was like, oh, no, is she writing it in American terms with the month first and then the day? Or is she being nice and writing it English terms and doing the day, then the month? I don't know which one it is. I'm going to take a guess. I took a guess, but clearly the wrong guess. Let me just see. I swear you put the 11th. You did. No, you didn't. You didn't. You did American terms, 11th of the 9th. Okay, so Lisa will shut up now. And we'll disappear. I might have wrote it wrong. No, you didn't. I just remembered everything wrong because that's my head. Okay, let's go. Have a lovely weekend, guys. Again, any stitch markers that you want, if you see them on Etsy and you'd like them, let me know in an email and there will be extra money off, just because you're in the live. So, you know, let me know. But everyone have a lovely week. If you're not working over the weekend, make the most of it. If you are working over the weekend, I hope it goes quickly for you. Everybody have a lovely one. Whatever you're doing, whoever it's with, make sure they know that you love them, you care for them, because you never know what might happen or what's around the corner. But until I see you next time, have a lovely one and look after these beautiful hands. Amazing tools. If you look after them, they'll look after you. Take care.